I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm a superstar. I kick down the door.
What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and I am back from my weekend of vacation. Guys, I hope you had a really fun time with your family, with your friends. I hope you got what you were looking forward to, for the holidays this weekend and stuff like that. And to all the new Xbox One owners out there, welcome, guys. Just to let you know, I've been known to play a little bit of Halo 5, so if you have that game, feel free to add me on Xbox Live. It's Xbot 448, and we could go in and I could kind of show you the ropes if you haven't played Halo 5 yet. But here's the deal. Today's video, I want to talk about 2017, and this topic has been coming up more and more, leading towards, January and the year of 2017. And we do know games like Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and Scalebound are coming out. But there are people out there on social media is like, well, that's it. Well, look at all these games that Sony is bringing, even though most of them are pretty much just AA Japanese titles that Sony got at a discount, to put on their platform. But with that being said, I want to let everybody know, hey guys, don't think that there aren't any surprises coming in 2017. The reason why I say so is because Microsoft is coming out with new hardware. They're coming out with another device in the Xbox family of devices. I don't know, you guys might have heard of it. They're going by the name Project Scorpio. And a lot of times, companies will hold stuff back. They'll hold software back in terms of announcements and stuff like that because they want to wait until the unveiling of the hardware, and they want to have, put together a really good show that shows some new things when they show off their hardware. And that's what I think is going down, at least in the present, and kind of like this whole year. I have a feeling like Microsoft and Xbox, what they did is they held a few things back. Of course, the big hitters, the games that they've been talking about, which is the Scalebound, the Crackdown, Sea of Thieves. Of course, those are coming out in 2017, but I have a feeling that they held some stuff back. I mean, just recently, the developer of State of Decay basically came out and said that you'll be getting details of State of Decay 2, platforms and stuff like that. So I'm thinking PC and Xbox, and that's coming at E3 this year. Now, I feel Microsoft is going to unveil Project Scorpio before E3. I think they're going to have their own standalone conference, and in that conference, I think they're going to show some things that we don't even know about. We had no clue what was going on, and they completely kind of snuck it, under the rug, through the back door, whatever you want to say, but I have a feeling that there's a lot of surprises coming down the line when it comes to unveiling the hardware, which is, for now, it's called Project Scorpio. I'm also interested to know what that console's actual name is going to be. I'm thinking more, the Xbox One was rumored to be called the Infinity at one point in time, so to hear Xbox One Infinity as their premium product console is not too far-fetched, but that's going off into another subject. So within these surprises, there's a lot of naysayers out there when it comes to Xbox and Microsoft and stuff like that, and a lot of it is pretty much unjustified, all right? But there's one thing, and it comes with the game Crackdown, and there's people out there saying, oh, you think you're going to get that on time? There's going to be another delay. All this good stuff, and guys, calm the fuck down, all right? With Crackdown, there's a reason why it's coming out at launch with Project Scorpio. Now, if you guys could think back to when they were doing that demonstration of the cloud being used for multiplayer, for the destruction of Crackdown, if you really go back and look at it, it wasn't just cloud-based. All right, when the destruction first started happening, it was actually your console that was doing the physics for the debris and stuff like that. And it wasn't until the console couldn't handle it anymore that it went up to the cloud and it grabbed servers to, you know, take over the physics of the buildings crumbling and all that good stuff. Now, I'm here to say that Crackdown is going to come out on time, release with the Scorpio. It's gonna launch at the same time that Project Scorpio is coming out. And the reason why I say so is because that hardware is more powerful. Therefore, people who get Crackdown with a Project Scorpio, it's going to be, I don't know, I guess you could say more stable. The hardware is going to be able to take care of that first stage of destruction, of debris physics and stuff like that. It's going to take care of it a lot longer before it has to go up to the cloud and, you know, grab servers to do those physics. So with Project Scorpio, I feel like you're going to have a more stable situation, more stable gameplay and stuff like that. Am I saying that the original Xbox One or the One S is going to be absolute dog shit with this game? No. Alright, but when you have a Scorpio and the hardware is able to take care of the physics longer, it gives kind of like the, I don't know, it gives the internals, it gives the servers time to spin up and stuff like that, and I think it'll kind of equal out to a more positive, a more stable experience with that game and that special online multiplayer that we've pretty much never seen before. Alright, and that's one of the things when it comes to Xbox. You look at Sea of Thieves coming out, and I've said this time and time again on the Crossfire podcast, on the next podcast. This is a game, like, I can't point back to a game that's been made already and say, you know what, Sea of Thieves is exactly like that game. That's what it is, because it's a brand new experience. When it comes to Crackdown, what they're doing with the cloud technology in terms of being able to level the entire city and keep it that way, all right, and then have the debris stay there and be able to use the debris against, you know, enemies or whatever. You know, absolutely amazing, something we haven't seen before. And that's one of the cool things about Microsoft, man. They really push to innovate within the gaming console space. All right, you can say whatever you want. You could want those rehashed Japanese hack and slashes and JRPGs all you want on the PlayStation, but when it comes to Xbox, I think Xbox is the platform for people who want new experiences and not just like interactive movies and Japanese titles and stuff like that. But that's my opinion, guys. You could think I'm full of shit. Whatever, man. I'm gonna express my opinion. Not for anything, you are watching one of my videos. But anyway, so when it comes to Crackdown's going to be on time. When you look at the titles coming out in 2017 from Microsoft, yes, they are good. You have like 3 big hitters going on over there. You might have State of Decay 2 as well, because, you know, information's coming out on that at E3 this year, in 2017. I keep saying this year because it's only like a week away. But there's a lot of good stuff coming down the line for Xbox gamers, so it's really good if you just got, you know, your new S, or if you're planning on getting the Scorpio when it comes out, because there are a lot of things in, you know, kind of like in development, in the works, that I think we're going to be very, very happy with. But guys, this is pretty much my video for today. You know, as usual, if you like the gameplay, you like the topic, you know, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. I have a really cool list of videos I'm doing for this week. There's just so many topics to go through, so many things that I want to talk about. Like, I have a pretty huge list of topics that I want to get into. So, you know, so definitely subscribe. As for now, this is the Xbot 448 signing off.